All right, Josh. So now that I kind of looked at your ankle and kind of know what's going on, I'm gonna give you what I think is happening and what the steps are from here, basically. Okay. So from my test that I did, especially that one where I pulled on your ankle and pulled out like that caused me pain. I also felt like your ligaments were just not restricting me the way I would like them to. So meaning they're a little more lax. And so that kind of means that you have a grade 2 sprain because you may have had like a few little micro tears in those ligaments. Nothing that you need to be concerned about. No big deal. Like people get grade 2 lateral ankle sprains all the time. Not a big deal. Okay. But with that grade 2 lateral ankle sprain, the way you're presenting makes me almost think that you also have a fracture on top of that. So a fracture out here around this bone, the malleolus. I'll get you a model so you can see it better. All right, so here's kind of what the bones look like on a normal day. All right, so this is your tibia, big bone that's on the inside. None of that concerns me. That's fine. What is concerning me is this bone right here. The fibula. So this bone is not a weight bearing bone, so it's not a bone that you like put most of your weight on, but it is an important bone. And to me, it looks like you fractured this little piece right down here. Okay. With that being said, the fracture I don't think is displaced, meaning that it's not like freely floating in there, but it's still a fracture all the same. And with fractures, I like to refer out for imaging to make sure that nothing else is going on with that, along with that fracture, especially in y'all's age group, because you have growth plates down there and things like that, and I just want to make sure that you keep growing. All right.
Yeah. The only thing is, can we not do an X-ray? My mom is going through cancer right now, so with treatments and all that, can't really afford to do anything like X-rays or surgery wise. So if we can avoid any of that as much as possible, that would really help.
All right. So let me tell you what we'll do. All right. And you can tell me if this sounds like a good deal, and we'll kind of negotiate here. Right. So since this is, like I said, a non-displaced fracture, the typical treatment for this is putting you in a boot. You go to the doctor, they put you in a boot, and you're in that boot from anywhere from about 3 to 6 weeks. Okay? We can try the boot right now, and we can do boot at all times, but this requires you to cooperate. This means that you are wearing this boot all the time, all day, unless I tell you you're not wearing it. Okay? And we can go from there and see if we can kind of get it calmed down or get it even healed, and then at that point, we may not need to refer out for X-rays. But I can also have our team doctor come in and look at you and see what he gets as well, and then we'll kind of talk and that thing.
Would it just be the boot, or would it be crutches as well?
Since, like I said, the fibula is like a non-weight bearing bone. You don't even though you aren't stepping down on it, just the boot is softening that blow to it. So you don't have to worry about the same thing. If you had like a tibia fracture, then you'd have to worry about, you can't even step down on it at all. Versus with this, we'll put you in a boot, and it's the same type of immobilization. So.
All right. Yeah. If that's what we can do, I'd rather take that than put any more cost.
All right. Yeah. Is it okay if I talk to your mom about this and kind of just fill her in on what's going on, so we can all kind of have that accordance together?
Yes, please.
All right.
She would want to know.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So in the meantime, while we kind of wait and while we start, let's go ahead and get some treatment done since you're already here. Okay. So we're going to start with the Game Ready. All that is basically a fancy compression and ice together. So it'll help get that swelling out. It's kind of what we're doing it, and you get that ice feeling, so you get the cold, and it helps you feel a little better.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Any questions?
Other than just the X-ray thing, but other than that,
And while you're on this, I'm going to go ahead and give you a questionnaire so I can kind of see where you are right now and how your ankle's kind of affecting your life. I'm going to put you on for 20 minutes, okay? Alright, so here's a questionnaire for you. I'll bring you a pen and we'll go from there, alright?
Okay.
Alright, Josh, about done?
Yes, I am.
Yep. Okay, so let me take that off your page. Just give me a few seconds. Good. Let me get you to go ahead and sit up for me so we can kind of have a little chat, if you will. Alright, so I'm just kind of go through this with you and see what you got to work with. Alright, so problems walking up hills, down hills, going upstairs, going down. Okay, unable to do all those things?
Yeah, but I just can't put any pressure on it. It just hurts just putting pressure overall.
Okay. General level of pain is moderate. Okay, actually, speaking of pain, I need you to fill out one more thing. Or just give me an answer to this little quick survey right here. So this is what we call a rating of pain fast. It just kind of tells me where you feel your pain is at right now. So 10 being the worst possible, unbearable, excruciating pain, and 0 being no pain. Where are you at currently on this?
Right now I'm like a 6.
Okay. And when it was at its worst, so probably when it happened yesterday.
It was like an 8.
Okay. And when you're at home, laying around, not really on it, how's that?
I can still feel it. It's like a 3 or a 4.
Okay. All right. So these some good numbers to work with. So I'm gonna kind of tell you how the next few days, weeks are gonna go. First off, we're gonna work on getting some of that swelling out. That's gonna be my first big goal for you, is to help you reduce some of the swelling that you have in your ankle right now. With that also, when I was looking at your range of motion and stuff, it wasn't as impressive as I would like it to be. So maybe working on regaining that range of motion. And I know it's gonna be hard because you're gonna be in a boot all day. So when you come in here, we're gonna take off the boot and kind of get the ankle moving around, get the toes moving, things like that. Do you have any short-term goals that you want to set? So short-term goals being within like the next 7 days to like a week.
Just being able to walk without like any pain, just putting a little bit of pressure.
All right. So we'll walk. Okay. Any other ones or?
Just hopefully get out of the boot. Being able to move a little bit without any pain as well. Just get at least some motion back overall. Because I can't do much because just going in hurts. Just this whole side is just painful.
Okay.
Just being able to do things without any pain. Because the pain is just hurting.
All right. So another big thing I want to work on with you then is pain reduction. So that'll be the icing. Also, you can actually start on these anti-inflammatories if that's okay with your parents and kind of moving your policy. But so you can take 1 ibuprofen every 4 to 6 hours, or take 1 Aleve every 8 to 12 hours.
Okay.
And that'll kind of help getting some of that swelling out, and then also help with pain reduction as well.
Okay.
Any other questions for me as far as what's going to happen over the next few days?
How often should I be coming in?
So we're going to start coming in just in the mornings. Are you available to come in morning treatments at like 6:30 or so? Can you get here?
School starts around 8. Bus gets here around 7:30.
Yeah,
So
okay.
if I can get this.
Yeah. So in the mornings we'll probably just do something like game ready,
Okay.
and then afterwards we'll get you moving. And when you come in for during athletic period, I'll make sure the coach knows that you're coming in here.
Okay.
And we'll do things like our HIPAA mat down there. And basically what that does is kind of like a massage, but it also helps to reduce and get some of that swelling out and things like that as well. And over the next few days, we'll start on exercises. Today, we're just going to do game ready. But tomorrow, we'll start and we'll kind of do more things like ankle pumps and just getting the ankle moving.
Okay.
I'm also going to send you home with a little at-home care sheet, and on that sheet will kind of detail what I want you to do tonight. So, like I said, taking ibuprofen. Also, you can ice at home. You can do it. I want you to do it at least 2 times for 20 minutes, or you can do an ice bucket. So you can pick up a random trash can. Hopefully it's cleaned out. Please clean it out before you put it in there.
Yeah.
But if you have a bucket, that's even better. Clean the bucket out too. I don't know what's in your bucket at your house. But I want you to fill that up with ice, put some water in there, and just stick your foot in. Do that for about 15 minutes, and you can do that once. So you can either do 2 treatments for 20 minutes or 1 for 15. That's up to you. Any other questions?
As of right now, no.
Okay.
So we can get this over with.
All right. Oh, long-term goals. So in the next month or so, where do you want this injury to be?
Just overall. Because how long do you think it will take with me being out?
You being out, it'll probably be at least with the fracture. With me thinking that it's a fracture and that, it'll probably be at least 6 weeks.
If we can get it done where I don't have to do any type of surgery or anything like that, and I'm able to walk and do at least some type of functional stuff, like throughout my day, just doing regular things, just walking, going up and downstairs, that'll be good. But right now, I'm just overall just trying to avoid surgery.
Yeah, awesome. Because I had the same goal for you. I don't want you to have to go through the whole surgery thing either. So we'll work on that and trying to get you to avoid that. Also, with boots comes a lot of decreased range of motion because you're in one fixed position all day. So one of my big goals for you is to not lose any range of motion. So we already have what your range of motion is now. We don't want to go backward. We don't want to move forward.
Yeah.
So working on, and that'll be a part of you doing your at-home things like your home care plan. That'll also be a part of stuff you're doing here as well. Okay. All right. Let me get you that boot, and then you can go ahead and get on out of here. Alright, Josh, so the first exercise I'm going to have you do, what I want you to do is bend that knee. Good, as far as you can go, good. So now I want you to point your toes up towards the ceiling, and then back down. Good. And that's 1. You're going to do 100 of those today, but you do get to choose how you get to split them up. So you can do 5 sets of 20, you can do, I'm not good at math, other numbers, 20 times 5, that's what I said already, right? 2 sets of 50, you can do anything like that, alright?
10 to the 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can split up as long as you want. However, I don't want you to be in pain. This is not something I want you to push through. Do not push through the pain. Let me know if it's uncomfortable even, because then we can kind of change stuff up for you as well, okay? Alright. Exercise, what I want you to do, you're going to wrap that towel around the bottom of your foot. Then you can roll it up your knee. And now I just want you to stretch. So whatever stretching feels comfortable to you. So you can pull as much or as little as you would like. I just want you to get a stretch in. And you're going to hold that for 20 seconds. And we're going to do it 3 times. Josh, the next one I'm going to have you do, what I want you to do is point your toes out towards the left, kind of this motion like that. Good, and then come back in. So you don't have to do 100 of these, because I know it's going to, yeah, how does it feel?
These hurt a little bit more than the ones.
Okay. So if it causes, let me know if, is it pain where you want to stop? You know what you're doing today?
I can do them. It's just a little bit uncomfortable.
Okay. So luckily for you, you only do 25 of these. And you still get to split it up how you want to.
Okay.
So today is just 25 of these.
And it's only as far as I can, right?
Yes, as far as you can within your limits. So you don't have to get crazy and try to move your foot all the way out there, or all the way in.